Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph. I'm here with Draco, and it's time for something new, something different. It's a new year and a different kind of video here, where I'm going to stream for I don't know how many hours, where I will be rating 500 games that I have played. I have played a little bit more than 500, but I removed some that were basically doubles, and I will start also by saying that I kind of owe this idea or this format to Paul Grogan over at Gaming Rules. He did this on his channel, and he's been doing a few of these streams where he's been going through his collection. Basically, I think he owns like 600 something games. I don't anymore. I think I owned around 400 in total or something like that. I don't know. I sold a bunch of games, and I like to keep my collection around 100 to 150, something like that. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun to do this. I have done this before multiple times. Like before every year I do my top 100 at the sort of in September, somewhere there, September, October. And then I've been doing like episodes of 10 each for, and this year we did the whole, last year, we did the whole thing with the advent calendar, where Mats and Andreas, my friends, joined me for the last 24. So before that, I've been doing I've been using this Pub Meeple, this web page where you can rate different things. You can rate like food or movies or whatever, and also board games based on your Board Game Geek collection list there. But of course, I never done it in a stream before, and when I done it, I've been doing it like I've been removing maybe, because I've been looking for the top 100, so I've been removing a lot of games that I know won't make it into the top 100, which means maybe I have been rating like 300 games or something like that, and out of those 300 managed to get like 100, and then those I've been also going in manually and sorting, because sometimes these rankings don't really, for me it hasn't really worked. It hasn't really reflected exactly what I think of some games, because I don't know how the system works with Pub Meeple, but you have to like compare games that might be totally different, and it can be really hard. So, hey everyone in the chat. So Sajat is here. Sajat was also one of the ones that were suggesting I should do this, and I did see yesterday that Rado did this as well. Rado was in Paul Grogan's stream chat and was like very active in there. And Rado did his own thing, and it's gonna take forever for him, I think, because he's really talking too much about each game, I feel, which I will try to avoid. I will try to have a sort of certain amount of speed doing this. Some of these games are very easy for me to quickly make a decision on, but I will also, to make it more fun, I will also comment, obviously, on what I'm doing. Hey, Dark Mind is here, Mikael, Ride with Honor, and Mats is here as well. Laterus. And no, I will not complete this today. It's gonna be multiple episodes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many episodes it's gonna be. It's interesting. I think 500 is somewhere around what Paul is doing over at Gaming Rules. I think so. I think it was 600 maybe for him. I think it said when I started this, I think it said I have to do 2,400 or something selections here, which sounds insane. But let's get started. If you haven't seen this before, you will in a few minutes. You will understand what I'm doing here. It's pretty easy to get into. So basically, I put in 500 games from Board Game Geek. I hope there might be some in here. I try to remove things that I haven't played yet, because I have some on Board Game Geek that are on my shelf that I haven't played. If one of those would show up, I have to remove it. So it might not be 500 in the end. But I think I've seen through all that. There's no expansions in here, but I will rate the games based on my plays with expansions. And I also have tried to remove, like, I don't have Pandemic Legacy Season 1, 2, and 0 in here. I only have one of them. So I tried to do that as well, because I'm not going to rank them individually, I think. All right. So Mikael is saying that the hardcore version would be to play them live and then decide. Yeah, play 500 games live. Yeah, like it's hard to compare like party games and some like heavier Euros or whatever. Like, which one would I rather play? But basically, okay. What am I rating then? I should go through that as well. I'm not rating the design of the game and all that. I'm gonna pick what I would like to play the most, what I enjoy the most today, or like these days. I'm not gonna go into like, well, I mean, there's gonna be games that are very well designed, very good games in a sense, but maybe I don't really like them that much. This is gonna be my picks, of course. All right, let's get going. Let's get started with this silliness here, and we'll see where it ends up. So, first one the web page just picked for me is Carcassonne Big Box 5, and again, that's going to be a representative of Carcassonne. It's just the one that I happened to log as I owned it. And then Dinosaur Island. So Dinosaur Island, I'm not a big fan of. Played it 2 times, I think, and it was weird. I didn't like the whole like 2 different types of meatballs or workers, and Carcassonne is a classic. So we'll go with, let's see. Can I just do I think I can just do it. Yeah, there we go. Go with Carcassonne. In the Hall of the Mountain King against Siegen Kriegen, which is a small little card game that I played just one. Well, like I played a few times in a tournament thing. I think In the Hall of the Mountain King was pretty fun. I'll go with that one. Cacao against Whitehall Mystery. Cacao is a really fun little tie layer, but Whitehall Mystery, I love that one. I talked about this in my videos before, like top hundreds and stuff. I really need to play the other ones. There's like one called Jack, I think, and there's a bunch of these. There's a few of these, like I think there's one called Whitehall as well. I need to play more of those. I like those, especially if I get to be the murderer and be the one moving around hiddenly. So Whitehall Mystery it is. Then we have Trois against Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. I didn't like Trois that much, and I really like Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. I think it's super cool. I haven't played it in person, but I owned it, and I did like an unboxing video. I got the game from Ted Alsback, the designer, back at Essence Spiel, and it was super cool. You had this actual like leather style, nice booklet, and I played it over Zoom with my friends, and the one who was hosting that, Simon, he had the physical part to it. But I played it twice with my werewolf group, with different people, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, let's go with Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. Oh, Vengeance Roll and Fight. I only played it once, but no, I didn't like it that much. Spyfall, though, is a really fun game. Let's go Spyfall. Tiny Towns and Colt Express. I will go Colt Express. King Domino Duel and Villagers. I don't really remember King Domino Duel that much. It was like, it's kind of roll and write-ish, right? Yeah, it is. It's like King Domino, but you're right. Yeah. Villagers is cool, though. I'll go Villagers. Conspiracy Abyss Universe or Arkham Horror the card game. Conspiracy Abyss Universe is like a smaller style of in the Abyss universe, I guess. Sajat is saying advice is to save time and voice on radioing out titles initially. We can read, just mention them after once you discuss. I don't really understand what you mean, but I guess you just mean to speed up. I don't know. Arkham Horror the card game. It is anyway. Byzance or Splendor Marvel. Splendor Marvel was an improvement to Splendor, even though I don't like Splendor. But Byzance is a pretty cool little card game. Go Byzance here. Networks, easily. Star Wars Rebellion, easily. I didn't like Siege of Runedar. Way too random for I don't know. I didn't like that. Roleplay Gloomhaven. It's gonna be, some of these will be super easy for me. Champions of Midgard or Papau. Okay, so this is a little bit harder. I'm not a huge fan of any of these games. I know Mats in the chat, he really likes Champions of Midgard. I'm gonna give this to Champions of Midgard though, because Papau, yeah. Okay, this is actually pretty fun. Gizmos or Imperial Salt? Such a hard comparison. I like Gizmos, but I mean Star Wars Imperial Salt. I had a lot of fun with that one. I'm gonna go Imperial Salt on this. Oh, Age of Civilization, Port Royal. Age of Civilization, no, that didn't work for me. Port Royal, it is. High Society, Artline. I don't remember Artline really. High Society is good. Age of Humanity, Rising Sun easily. Blue Lagoon, Phantom the card game. Blue Lagoon was too abstract for my taste. Phantom the card game was pretty cool. Go with that. Endeavor Age of Sail easily. Oh, Charte. I still have in my collection because I have it signed by Rainer Knizia. So I'm a little bit proud of that. I met him at Essensfield and he signed it for me. But it's not a good game. It's just super small. No, Fugitive is cool. Suburbia or Deception. Oh, this is pretty hard, but Suburbia. It has to be Suburbia. Aeon's End, Someone's Duel. Okay, this is hard again. What would I rather play? I think I'm gonna pick Aeon's End. I love Someone's Duel, but I played it so much. Again, don't go, like, I'm gonna have to set myself in the mindset of I'm not going by all-time design, like, of the game. I'm going with what I like just now, and Aeon's End is super cool. Blitzkrieg, yeah, Blitzkrieg. Dungeon Quest is terrible. Okay. Wanted, Rich or Dead, or Dungeon Raiders. Oh, this is hard. I'm not a huge fan of any of these, but I think Wanted, Rich or Dead was pretty fun. I'm not a big Patchwork fan of Valeria. Crusaders, Skullcolor is really cool. I'll go with that. Clash of Cultures Monumental Edition, great one. Clash of Caledonia, yeah. Space Base. Ethnos is one of the ugliest games I ever played. I don't know. So I'll go with Space Base. Coimbra Evolution. Coimbra is a bit too AP for me. I'll go with Evolution. I like Evolution. I think it's a pretty cool game. Summer Pavilion or Clank Legacy is amazing. There we go. And Inuit has some very strange thematic things in it. Raycolt is not one of my favorites of Uwe Rosenberg, but it's okay. I'll go with that one. Hey Andreas. Welcome to the craziness of trying to rate 500 games on stream. Chronicles of Crime, Deal of Merchants 2. I like both of these, but Chronicles of Crime is super fun. I'll pick that one. Keyforge and Bravia, Keyforge easily. Okay, this is one of those. This is my only Keyforge post. So I removed all the other Keyforge stuff. So I have like 8 different or whatever. I only have one post for Keyforge, and that's the one I'm gonna pick. In between, Red Rising. Red 7, Quest for Eldorado. Red 7 is super fun. I have to go with that one. Yeah, I feel like those. I just made those up the ranking for our top 100. So this is the real one here. Okay, here we go. Istanbul. Andreas lives Istanbul. I am Sajat. I'm not. I know if you watch Rado, he's like, oh, all the games are great. Or Paul is very polite as well. But I'm gonna call it like it is. Some games just doesn't work for me. It might work for other people. I'm not saying they are bad designs. Again, I'm just rating on what I like right now. And I'd rather play Istanbul actually than Gnomopolis. I'll pick Istanbul for you, Andreas, as well, actually for me. Okay, Wannabe Football or Crisis? I don't. Wannabe Football is a terrible, terrible little game about football. It didn't work at all. Crisis is a terrible game that is really like well made. But I had so bad experience. Crisis is like a semi-co-op, so you could tank the game. I'll have to go Crisis, even though I don't like any of those. Wormholes I just played the other day, or Dice Town I played recently as well. I actually liked Wormholes. It's a pick up and deliver game, but it's pretty cute. I made a video for it. It's not on the channel yet. I'm gonna have to edit it, but I already made a video with Draco of Wormholes, so I'm gonna pick Wormholes. Police Precinct or Oriflamme? Police Precinct. I thought this was fun back in the days. I remember playing this when my friend Max picked this up, and yeah. But Oriflamme is I'd rather play Oriflamme these days. It's a quicker, smaller game. Istanbul the Dice Game or Railroad Inc. Istanbul the Dice Game is actually pretty good. I thought it's pretty fun. I'm gonna go Istanbul the Dice Game. Bonanza or Santa Maria? I'd rather play Bonanza. Actually, Santa Maria is cool, but now Bonanza it is. Tokaido or Mansions of Madness? Mansions of Madness 2nd edition, easily. That's Pretty Clever or Amerigo. Okay, this is hard. But I played so much That's Pretty Clever on my phone and so on. I'll go Amerigo though, because yeah, I'm not that interested in playing Gotcha and Clever on the table with people. It's fine on my phone, but yeah, I'll go Amerigo. I'm playing some kind of weird challenge mode now. It's like, I don't know what it's called, but they changed up how to score in That's Pretty Clever. It's not I played Doppel So Clever as well, but this is something different. It works really nicely though. I can recommend that app on your phone if you want to have something to do. Yeah, Police Precinct is pretty cool in a sense. It's like one of those classic old style board games, like from my childhood. That's why I connect that to. Okay, let's go Imperial Settlers or Pandemic Legacy easily. And that's going to represent all the Pandemic Legacies. Silver or Game of Thrones, the board game. I don't think Silver worked that great. It was pretty fun, and I actually played it with Ted Alspack, who designed it, and then it was fun. But I have no interest in a Game of Thrones, the board game. I'll go with that one. Puerto Rico, Runestones. I'm not playing Puerto Rico. It's not going to happen. So Runestones. Star Wars Legion or Legends of Andor. Legion is super cool. It's a miniature game, really. But I'll go with that one. Summoner Wars or Agricola, all creatures big and small. I don't think that worked that great. I'll go Summoner Wars. Ragusa or Kapai. Kapai was a weird little roll and write. Ragusa it is. Chronicles of Crimes. Oh, okay, so I have 2 different entries for Chronicles of Crime. But it's fine. They're different games. I only played this once. I want to continue playing Chronicles of Crime 1400 though. Onitama, no. Too abstract for me. Skylands, Orbital Conflict. Skylands is super cool. I'll go with that. State of Wonder or Word Bank. Word Bank for sure. Beyond the Sun, Dawn of Mankind. Wow, this is hard, people. This is so hard. Beyond the Sun has its pros and its cons. Dawn of Mankind, though, no, I'll go Beyond the Sun, actually, between these 2. 6 Nymph or Majesty for the Realm. 6 Nymph is super fun. I'll go with that one. Magnificent Flying Machines. Oh my. There's so many games in here that I barely remember, or I remember them, but like I never get to talk about them. And that's why this is fun, because this is like the only chance I get to talk about some of these games. I would never put them on a top list. And so on. So it's fun to actually sit here and get to talk about Magnificent Flying Machines, which is a cool idea, but it's like it doesn't work. Like, or it's so fiddly. I'll go Catan Starfarers is pretty good actually. They have little cool spaceships that you get to shake. I like that. Feast for Odin or Gise. It's like comparing a really nice steak with some, I don't know. It's such a weird comparison. Of course, Feast for Odin. Yeah. For sale and advanced Civ. Like, yeah. Alhambra and Camel Up. I didn't like Alhambra. It's an old classic, but I don't like it that much. Camel Up is fun. Game of Thrones, the card game. I think I might like it if I got into it, but I never did. So, Treasure Hunter is pretty good actually. I'll go with that one. Castles of Caladale or Terraform Mars Ares Expedition. It has to be Ares Expedition in this case. Even though I'm not a big fan of Ares Expedition, but yeah. Oh yeah, I know Mats. Mats wants me to play Runestone again. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, Mats. There's so many other good games that we could play together. I don't know if I want to play Runestones again. It was okay, but... Enchanters and Castles of Tuscany. I'll go Enchanters. I'm not a big fan of Castles of Tuscany, to be honest. Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion or Escape from Flat Earth. Okay, this is, again... It's such a weird comparison. Of course, Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. Lost Cities, Nations. I'll go Lost Cities. I really liked Lost Cities a lot lately. Played a lot on BGA and so on. I really like it. Targi and Newton. Pretty hard, but I'll give this one to Targi. Even though I like Newton as well. Yeah, I got bored playing Runestones like during the game. It was super fun for the first half hour, and then it was super boring for the second half hour because we were just doing the same thing over and over. So, Takenoko, Fake Artist. Fake Artist is super cool. I like that one a lot. Double this comparison. So double is like super quick game to just like identify different symbols and just smash the table and grab the cards. I played this with kids and it was super fun. But I mean, Imperial Settlers Empires of the North is amazing. It's one of my top games, so definitely Imperial Settlers. Exit, and this represents all the Exit games. I only play like 3 or something. But Exit games, or the Mio brädspelet, which is Mio the board game, which is one of Astrid Lindgren's books that they made into a board game. It actually was pretty good, so I'll go with that one. Oh, Forbidden Stars or Paris. I hate Forbidden Stars, so Paris it is. Gugong or Seven Wonders Architects. Gugong, way better. The River or Woods. Woods is a pretty cool solo little print and play game, but the River is better. Discovery or Origami, small card games, both of them. I think they both have some pretty cool effects, but Discovery is better than Origami, I would say. Dice Settlers or Tribes. I actually liked Tribes at first when it came out. It's Rustan Håkansson who did Nations and all that. But I'm gonna go Dice Settlers. I actually had the other day I had a comment on on a Dice Settlers solo playthrough video from like 4 years ago, and reading that comment made me feel like, oh, I want to play this game again. It's been so long. Bargain Quest, Dead of Winter. I think I'll go Dead of Winter. I'm not a huge fan of Bargain Quest. New York Zoo, 5 Tribes. I want to play 5 Tribes soon. I'll go 5 Tribes. Stew or Pandemic. I like Stew. I don't think anyone else in my gaming group liked Stew when we played it, but I thought it was super cool little card game. I liked it. Pandemic, I'm kind of bored with. Small World of Warcraft, which also represents Small World, or Extraordinary Adventures Pirates. I don't like Small World at all, so yeah, Pirates is cool. Smartphone Inc. or Le Havre. Wow, 2 games that I'm not a big fan of, but I rather play Le Havre actually today. Lancaster or Marrakesh. I'll go Lancaster. Century Spice Road. Sulkin. Sulkin is great. I'll go with Sulkin. Nemeton. Super Skill Pinball. Oh, wow. It's like, oh, do you want to have, I don't know, these like, Nemeton was too AP for me, too much like deep analyzing abstract moves. I'll go Super Skill Pinball. It's fun for what it is. Oh, this is hard already. We just started. Lost Cities Rivals or Game of Thrones Westeros Intrigue. Game of Thrones Westeros Intrigue is not really a game. Sorry, Fantasy Flight Games, but it's like there's no game in here. It's just like place a card in a pyramid. There's no selections. Lost Cities Rivals is good. I'll go with that one. Abyss or Azul. I think I'll go Abyss. I'm not sure. Well, this is represent. No, I think there might be multiple Azuls in here. Yeah, there are, because they are so different. So I decided to keep them. So base Azul, I'd rather go Abyss. Coup or Frontier Wars. Coup for sure. Edge of Darkness, the Estates. I don't like the Estates at all. Edge of Darkness is good. Trails of Tucana, Lords of Hellas. I like Lords of Hellas. I think it's one of those dudes on a map game that I actually enjoyed. So should go Brass Birmingham. Brass Birmingham in that selection. Exactly. The Game of Thrones game, it's not even like, feels like Game of Thrones at all. Arboretum or Harvest Dice. Harvest Dice I actually had fun with playing with my sister's kids. I'll go Harvest Dice. Arboretum is too abstract for me in a sense. Okay, Gaia Project or Glenmore 2. So now we just jump to the good games all of a sudden. And I'll say Gaia Project right now. I played it just the other day. I did a live stream last week of Gaia Project solo, and I really enjoyed it again. I love this game. Sonar or Stroganoff. Stroganoff I only played with like the wrong rules. I know how it should be played with the right rules. I watched playthroughs of it, and I can see how it works with the right rules. I still don't really like the structure of Stroganoff though. Sonar is super fun. I'll go with Sonar. Ultimate Werewolf Inquisition, which is a special version of Ultimate Werewolf with like cards on the table. You don't really have rolls. I thought that was good, but Clank is amazing, so it's Clank. Keyflower, Star Wars The Clone Wars. I don't like Keyflower, so yeah, Star Wars The Clone Wars is good. I'm gonna film that soon as well. Robo Rally or Terraforming Mars? Terraforming Mars. Cairn or the Guild of Merchant Explorers? Oh, this is pretty hard. I like both of them equally, I think. I had fun with Cairn though. I played this with Martin back in the days. I like that one more. Gingerbread House, Blood on the Clock Tower. Blood on the Clock Tower, I haven't played the physical form, but I'm gonna go Gingerbread House anyway. Secret Hitler, Pandemic Fall of Rome. I'll go Secret Hitler. Oh wait, maybe Pandemic Fall of Rome is pretty good. I don't want to play Secret Hitler anymore. I want to play Fear the Kraken instead. So let's go Pandemic Fall of Rome. Baron Voodoo or Between Two Castles of Mud King Ludwig. So many games that I haven't thought about in a long while. That's why what makes this fun for me. That I get to like go back and think about all these games. That's true, Sajat. Yeah, it's the first sweep. Yeah. Okay, so Baron Voodoo was too abstract for my taste. I'll go Between Two Castles. Discover Lands Unknown or Cleorama. Discover Lands Unknown is terrible. This was a total fail by Fantasy Flight Games. It was a cool idea. Came out a year after Keyforge, and they were thinking they were going to do this like you could buy multiple boxes, but it's a big board game boxes. You know, it didn't work. It didn't get exciting. Cleorama is fun, even though I don't know if it's a board game. It's like building things out of clay. I made a little clay Draco and fought with it in a tournament. That was fun. Okay, Teotihuacan or Stone Age? Stone Age, absolutely. Sagrado, Tapestry. Codenames, Blood Rage. Lost Ruins of Arnak. Tag City. Saboteur. Are you the cultist? It's such a weird game. This can take forever. It's kind of like werewolf style, but yeah, Saboteur is. Hotel Samoa, Castle Magic Ludwig. I go Magic Ludwig. Ski Tour Biathlon. I am in the game. Draco is in the game. Draco is a little snowman in Ski Tour Biathlon, and I'm a guy building the snowman. Ticket to Ride. I'll go Ski Tour. I don't like Ticket to Ride that much. Just One of Kingsburg. Oh, Ark Nova or Minute Realms. I'm gonna pick Ark Nova. No surprise there. Oh yeah, Paul had a lot of. But the thing is, Paul has been doing this way longer than I have. So Paul has a lot of games from like 2000s to 2010. A lot of like classic board games, sort of, that he was rating that I haven't played. I heard of them. I know sort of what they are, but I haven't played them. Forum Trajanum or Lord of the Rings: The Confrontation. I would like to play Forum Trajanum again. I think that was an interesting game. Stefan Feld. Hadara or Modern Art. I like Hadara. Dune Imperium or Dragon's Cave. Sorry, Draco, but Dragon's Cave is cute, but I like Dune Imperium more. Viticulture or Star Scrappers Orbital. And Star Scrappers Orbital, I removed Space Station, which is the game that Star Scrappers is based on. Or like this is by Jacob Frixelius, but Viticulture is better. Clever Cube, Magic the Gathering. I'd rather play Clever Cubed. Not a Magic fan at all. Oh My Goods or Exploding Kittens. Oh My Goods. Concordia, Venus, and I removed Concordia, so this is Concordia, my Concordia post. Or Aquatica. Concordia easily. 878. Castle of Burgundy, the card game. I kept this one. So I have both Castle of Burgundy and Castle of Burgundy, the card game, on the list. Because they are different games, and I think the card game works really nicely, so I'm going to pick that one. Mintworks or Equinox? Let's see. These Mint games. I think when Mint Delivery was one I liked, actually. It was Pick Up and Deliver, but Equinox here. Lord of the Rings, the card game, Revised Core Set or Star Realms. Both good games, but I really like Lord of the Rings, the card game these days. I'm really into that. I don't know why Paul didn't like that one. I know he didn't like it, but I'm really into it. The Revised Core Set, that is. Arena for the Gods or Caesar. Caesar is way better. Imperium Classics or Raider of North Sea. Imperium Classics is amazing. Yeah, I have to pick that one. Florenza Dice Game or Love Letter. I think Florenza Dice Game was a little bit too complex for a roll and write. I'm gonna go Love Letter here. Jump Drive or Meeple Circus. Meeple Circus is pretty cute, but I'll go Jump Drive. Netatanka or Evolution the Beginning. Netatanka was a super cool idea. I think Evolution the Beginning is a good card game though. My Little Sight or Power Grid. My Little Sight is a kids game. I made a video of it with Draco, but I'll go Power Grid. The Mind or Strasbourg. I want to play that one again. 1 week Ultimate Werewolf is the one werewolf game I really dislike. It didn't work for me the 1 week. It has so many memory elements. Nemesis is great. Jaipur, It's a Wonderful Kingdom. Oh, okay, here we have the first one that it's a miss. So I'm cheating here. It's 499 games, and I'm gonna remove It's a Wonderful Kingdom. I have it on my shelf, haven't played it yet. So it slipped in here. It shouldn't be in here at all. I'm gonna remove that one. There we go. So it's 499 games. Who cares? There's probably some other game in here that I have missed to remove. The Crew or Hellboy. Hellboy is not my type of game. Resistance or Destinies. I'll go Resistance. Total fail on Destinies. Feed the Kraken or Spirit Island. This is hard. I think I'll go Feed the Kraken. I'd rather play Feed the Kraken than Spirit Island, even though Spirit Island is good as well, of course. Ilos or Little Town. Ilos. Castle of Burgundy or Alien Artifacts. Castle of Burgundy. Here I go, and this is my only entry for Legendary Encounters. There's 4 different games, but I only placed the Alien game in here because it's the best one, and I'll rather play that than Stronghold, 2nd edition. Alien vs Predator, Sid Meier's Civilization all the way. Jorvik or Tiny Epic Mechs. I'll go Jorvik. I think it's pretty fun. Stefan Fell game. Sumaka or Ultimate Werewolf. Ultimate Werewolf. Lucia is a Christian's game here that he did this year, or Dominion. Dominion has to beat that one. Sorry, Christian. Trollfjord or Memoir 44. Trollfjord, I have to say, I have to pause a little bit. Trollfjord is one of the craziest games I played, where you actually have a little wooden club and you physically hit a tower, and depending on what cubes come out, that's what actions you do. So you can like smash it. Crazy stuff. Memoir 44 is good though. Small Islands, Vikings Gone Wild. Vikings Gone Wild is pretty fun deck builder. Cottage Garden, Catan. Oh, wow. I'm not a huge fan of Cottage Garden. I want to play Catan drunk though. That's something we've been planning to do, so I'm going to pick Catan. World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King or 4 Gods. 4 Gods is a crazy game as well. I'll go World of Warcraft. Russian Railroads or Nidavellir. Oh, that's weird. Mikael didn't like Jorvik, even though you played Spearstadt. Yeah, Jorvik is it's very mean game, but it's still fun. Russian Railroads is good. Imperial Settlers Roll and Write or Forgotten Waters. I didn't like Imperial Settlers Roll and Write that much. Forgotten Waters is pretty fun. I would like to play that more. Gods Love Dinosaurs or Carcassonne Safari. So this is a special Carcassonne entry here. I think I'd rather play Carcassonne. Merv or the Colonists. I'd rather play the Colonists. Aeons and Legacy or Talisman. I'd rather play Aeons and Legacy. Suro or When I Dream. Suro. Zombicide, Black Plague, or yeah, I'd rather play Zombicide, Black Plague. I'm not a fan of Architects of the West Kingdom. Sorry, people. Automobiles, Terra Mystica. I'd rather play Automobiles these days. I'd rather play Gaia Project instead of Terra Mystica. Clank in Space or Roll for the Galaxy. I'd rather play Clank in Space. War of the Ring or One Deck Dungeon. It's War of the Ring all the way. Great game. Mustavas Neroshima Convoy is a game I still own actually. I really like that one. It's a good 2-player game. It's like overlooked, I think. Black Fleet Mysterium. I'll go Mysterium. Here I'll go Panamax. Last Bastion. Okay, this is pretty hard. I really like Dinosaur Tea Party, but Kingdom Builder is a great game. Oh, I played After the Virus. That's a pretty fun game actually. It's on here somewhere as well. I'll go Kingdom Builder. And I'll go Grand Austria Hotel. Undaunted Normandy. Tainted Grail. Nations, the dice game, obviously. City Skylines, Eldritch Horror, Robinson Crusoe, Sight, Q-Birch, Great Western Trail, Agricola, Newsfjord, Automania, it's great. Glass Road, Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, yes, please. I'm not touching Iris Gauge. Again, I played it once. Interesting suggest. Our tastes overlap much less than you expected. Yeah, probably. Okay, here we have another issue. I haven't played Sleeping Gods yet. I have it in my collection. I am really looking forward to play it, but I haven't gotten there yet, so I have to remove that one. It is what it is. Star Wars Unlock, yes. Citrus. Res Arcana for sure. This is a hard one because Draco would obviously pick Draco, the game. It's not based on Draco, but it's based on a dragon, but I'll go Fields of Green. I still have Draco, Dwarf, and Dragon game in my collection because I can't sell it because Draco wants to have it. Yeah. Betrayal or Cartographers? Cartographers for sure. Bunny Kingdom or Venice? I'll go Bunny Kingdom. Curators or Gold West? I'll go Curators. This list. Mars Open Tabletop Golf. I played this with Martin. I got a review copy of this game at Essen, and it's a flicking game where you play golf on Mars. We played this one, it was so silly. I'll go Azul Stained Glass of Sintra, it's good. Oh, it's funny to even see these games on the list here. I totally forgot I played those. Germania Magna or Civilization in New Dawn has some good stuff in it. Undermine or Dream Home. Wow. Oh, I barely remember Undermine, but I do remember Dream Home, so I'll go Undermine. Lost Expedition or Caverna Cave vs. Cave. I don't think Caverna Cave vs. Cave worked that great. I'll go Lost Expedition. Behind the Throne or Star Wars Destiny. Star Wars Destiny for sure. Red November or Camille. I'll go Camilio. Hanabi or Euphoria. Euphoria is cool, but it's a little bit dragged out. I'll go Hanabi. Dragonfire or Tokyo Highway. Dragonfire. Monumental or Ice Cool. Draco would go Ice Cool because he likes the dragon flipping the things, and I will go Monumental. Forbidden Desert or The Godfather. I'll go Forbidden Desert. Notre Dame. Yeah, great. Notre Dame is great. Okay, Food Chain Magnet. Okay, I don't even need to look at the other one. I'll just go with whatever is not Food Chain Magnet. I know, Mikael, you really like the Caverna Cave vs. Cave, and I played with the expansion as well. I don't know if I like that too much. I am being held hostage by a little dragon for sure. Okay, Yukon, Yukon you guys should check out. Yukon is way overlooked. This is a really cool little game. Still own it. But this War of Mine is amazing. So, Hero Realms or Boon Lake? I'll go Hero Realms. Galaxy Trucker, Bandito. It's actually a pretty hard choice. I like Bandito and I like Galaxy Trucker. I think I'll go Galaxy Trucker though. Sorry, Nick, if you're watching this. Night of the Ninja, XCOM the board game. XCOM the board game. I like that a lot. Get on Board or Isle of Skye? It's Isle of Skye for sure. Ghost Stories or Magna Storm? I barely remember Magna Storm. I played it like 3 times maybe, I think. But it was like when it came out, it was Ghost Stories is great. I'll go Ghost Stories. Prosperity, Alchemists. Biotopia, I guess. Guillotine was not that great. Yeah, I am quicker than Paul. But so far, I mean, we haven't gotten to all the difficult selections yet. Seven Continent for sure. CV, I don't like Eclipse that much. It's a really cool idea of a game, but like I don't know. It's way too long because you can get really hit hard early and then you still have to sit there for hours. Cubitos or Saloon Tycoon. I'll actually go Cubitos. I think this is really cute little racing game. Baron Park or Praga Caput Regni. Baron Park. Yamatai or Peloponnese. I got Peloponnese because Rado was talking so much good about this game, and it was okay, but Yamatai is better. Valletta or Mental Blocks. Mental Blocks is not made for me, for my brain, so Valletta. New Frontiers or Under Falling Skies. I don't know, a lot of people in the solo communities like the Under Falling Skies. I didn't like it that much. It looks really cool, but like it's way too puzzly, I think. So New Frontiers. Red Cathedral Paladins, I'll go Paladins. Luxor or Kitchen Rush, I'll go Luxor, I think. Dixit, Castellion, I'll go Castellion. Caverna beats Photosynthesis. Monster Baby Rescue beats Dice and Dragons. Bruges is, yeah, I really want to play that again. Draftosaurus, Charterstone, I'll go Charterstone. And here we go, For Sale Between the Two Cities. We mentioned For Sale earlier. I think I'll go For Sale. Time Stories, Quacks of Quedlinburg. I'll go Quacks, I think. Even though Time Stories is really cool, but I'll go Quacks. Fields of Arle or King Domino. I'll go Fields of Arle. Flamme Rouge. After the Virus, as we just mentioned. Friday is good. Anachrony is great here. And we have Sanctum. Root. Wow, Chimera Station was such a cool idea, like a worker placement game where you actually physically change your workers as you go. But I think Pictures is a really fun little party game as well. I'll go Chimera Station though. Loot Island. Oh, there is Mint Delivery, but Tobago is better. Saya or Queen Domino, I'll go Saya. Marco Polo or Midnight Murder Mysteries, I'll go Marco Polo. Midnight Murder Mysteries, I don't know if it should be on here because I only played a prototype for Kickstarter. I think I'm going to remove it. It doesn't feel fair to have it on here when it's not a completed game that I have played. Which also, like Terraforming Mars, the dice game is not on here. I removed it because I only played a prototype, even though it's very close to the final product. But I don't want to rate things that are not like finished yet. Wingspan or Mystic Veil, I'll go Wingspan. Werewords or Wayfinder, I'll go Werewords. That's actually a fun party game. Not Alone or Underwater Cities, I'll go Underwater Cities. Marvel Champions, a card game, absolutely here. Lord of the Rings dice building game is terrible. I'll go Tiny Epic Kingdoms. Some of these games on here is just Trajan is great. Yeah, man, it doesn't feel fair to have things on that I haven't played the completed version of. 9 Worlds, I'll go here. And here I'll go Project L, Maracaibo, Journeys in Middle Earth, Near and Far, easily. I'll go Rolling Realms, even though Raptor is a fun 2-player game. And here I'll go Riverboat, Pursuit of Happiness. Yep. Oracle of Delphi. Yeah. Okay, so Winter Kingdom I only played once, but I think it has a lot of potential. This might climb for me, but right now I think I will pick Rajas of the Ganges. I haven't played Winter Kingdom enough to really judge it. Oh, should it be on? Yeah, it should be on here anyway, I think, but I'll go Rajas. I really like Rajas of the Ganges. Downforce or One Night. Downforce can be super fun, and it can also be very dragged out depending on like situation. I'll go One Night. I had a lot of fun with that. Incan Gold or Inish. I'll go Inish. And okay, now we wrap it around, right? Because now we see Carcassonne again. So it's sort of in some. Well, we haven't seen Flamecraft yet, so I don't know how that works. But we've sort of wrapped around because we got back to a game that has been on previously. Between these two, I mean, again, Draco, I'm sorry, but I like Carcassonne more than Flamecraft. And I like Flamecraft more than Dinosaur Island. So, yeah, now it wrapped around. Now it's starting to match up. But we haven't seen all the 500 games yet, so I don't know how that works. But okay, Whitehall or in the hole? I'll go Whitehall. Cacao. Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. Troa. Colt Express. Villagers. Tiny Towns. Arkham Horror the card game. Conspiracy, I guess. Okay, Okay, this is the hard one. I haven't played Heat yet. I still have Heat on my shelf. Yeah, I have to play that soon. Yeah, I think I have around 20 games right now that I haven't played that I am planning to play and film and so on. Okay, but this is gonna be like February, like this part of the year coming up. I'm not getting that many new games, I think. Well, like Frosthaven maybe, but okay. Rebellion or Networks? I'll go Rebellion, even though Networks is great as well. Okay, so let me rank pairs first 10%. Okay, interesting. Siege of Rundar, again, didn't work that great. So, Gloomhaven. Okay, this is interesting. Role player against Champions of Midgard. Those are pretty even in my... memory. I think I'll go Champions of Midgard. But role player beats Papua. Yeah. This is when it starts to get harder. And I probably have to slow down a little bit. Port Royal or Imperial Salt? I'll go Imperial Salt. I'll go Gizmos. Ooh, Search for Planet X. That's great. Hasn't been on yet. Okay. Rising Sun. Fat Phantom the card game. Blue Lagoon. Dever. Fugitive. Oh, okay, this is like... I don't want to play any of these games. But okay, I'll go Chart A because it's quicker. Aeon's End or Suburbia? I think I'll go Aeon's End. I'm really looking forward to play some Aeon's End soon, actually. Seven Wonders Duel, I'll rather play Suburbia right now. But Seven Wonders Duel beats Deception. Blitzkrieg. Wanted. Yeah, I can just click a little bit there. Skull Hollow. Crusaders. Clans of Caledonia. If I had some friends that wanted to play Clash of Cultures with me and were like into it, I would. I'll go Clans. Okay, Coden's Pictures is not going to be selected, so there we go. Fox in the Forest, Space, Evolution, Coimbra. It feels like I'm mostly picking on I'm picking the other one from like this one that I dislike, and then I'll pick the other one. But here it's Clank. I like both of these, but it's Clank. Legacy. Assault Summer Pavilion. I don't remember that so well. It's not one of my favorites. I'll go Homesteaders. Chronicles of Crime. Dale of Merchants. Keyforge. Red Rising. I think I'll go in between. Red 7. Quest for El Dorado. Wormholes. Okay, Dice Town. Hey, you're my friend, Sajat. Come on. We would be friends if we lived closer to each other, I think. Here I go, Istanbul the Dice Game. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Railroad Ink. I mostly keep them in my collection because the artist of Railroad Ink did a little Draco drawing inside the box. So that's mostly why I'm keeping them on my shelf. And I probably always will. Because it's a fun memory. But I'll go Oriflamme, Police Precinct, Mansions of Madness, Bonanza. Tokaido is cute, but yeah, I'm not really looking to play it anytime soon. Pandemic Legacy. Oh, Amerigo, easily. That's pretty clever. Imperial Settlers is not the first one. I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, Runestones for Game of Thrones. I'd rather play Runestones. And I'd rather play Game of Thrones and board game than Puerto Rico and Silver. Star Wars Legion, Legends of Andor. Here I'll go Chronicles of Crime, Ragusa. It's gonna go back and forth a little bit now. Onitama. I'd rather play Onitama than Kapai. Skylands. Word Bank. I'm not a huge fan of Orbital Conflict or State of Wonders for that matter. Both Swedish designs, but I don't think any of them were that interesting for me. Between these two, I'd rather play Orbital Conflict though. I think State of Wonders was a fun idea, but I don't think it worked that great. If I'm gonna be honest. 6 Nymph for sure. Majesty for the Realm. Feast for Odin, definitely. And Catan, Gise, I don't know. I'm just clicking something here. Treasure Hunter, Camelot. Treasure Hunter is pretty fun. I want to play this one again. It's been a long time since I played that. Game of Thrones, a card game, I think. Okay, this is hard. Would I rather play Enchanters or Terraforming Mars Eris Expedition? I think I'd rather play Terraforming Mars actually, even though Enchanters is pretty fun. No, I'll go Terraforming Mars there. Enchanters over Castle of Caladale, Tuscany over that one. Gloomhaven, Joseph Lion, Orleans. Oh, this is hard. Targi or Lost Cities, I like both. I think I'll go Targi. Here I'll go Newton. Empires of the North beats a fake artist. But a fake artist beats Double. Double beats Takenoko. It goes back and forth here. Paris beats Mio. But Mio beats Forbidden Stars. Exit beats Forbidden Stars. Everything beats Forbidden Stars. Gugong. Seven Architects. Die Settlers. Tribes. 5 Tribes beats Dead of Winter for me. New York Zoo also beats Dead of Winter for me these days. But Stew beats Pirates. And Pandemic beats Pirates was okay though. Oh, No Thanks. I really like No Thanks. Sulkin. Lancaster. Marrakesh. I'm not a big fan of Century Spice Road. Lost Cities, Rivals. Super Skill Pinball beats that Game of Thrones game that I talked about previously. Coup Abyss. I'll go Abyss. Azul. Edge of Darkness. Lords of Hellas. Trails of Tucana. Brass Birmingham. I'll go Horus Dice. And Arboretum. Sushi Go. Yeah, I don't know. Gaia Project for sure. Glenmore 2 Chronicles for sure. Clank. Ultimate Werewolf Inquisition. Terraforming Mars. Okay, Robo Rally and King of Tokyo. I think I'll go King of Tokyo. I think this is King of Tokyo is fun for sure. Gingerbread House or Cairn? I'll go Cairn. I almost barely remember Gingerbread House, but that says something as well, right? If I don't really, it didn't really make an impression on me. Guild of Merchants Explorers. I'll go Pandemic Fall of Rome, Secret Hitler, Stone Age, Teotihuacan, Tapestry. Sagrada didn't really impress me that much either. I know a lot of people like Sagrada. Yeah, I mostly dislike Forbidden Stars because of the stupid orcs in space. I really don't like Warhammer 40k. Orcs shouldn't be driving motorcycles in space. That's all I'm saying. Blood Rage. Codenames. Oh, Lost Runes of Arnak shows up. Yes, please. Roan is not bad at all. Saboteur. Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Hotel Samoa. Kingsburg I prefer, even though again we are in Ski Tour, we're in the game, but I prefer Kingsburg. I prefer Just One. Ark Nova beats Forum Trianum for sure, and Forum Trianum beats Minute Realms. Minute Realms was really not that interesting. Lord of the Rings, the confrontation is pretty cool. Dune Imperium beats Hadara. Hadara beats Dragon's Cave. Modern Art beats Dragon's Cave. Viticulture beats Clever Cubed. But I think Clever Cube beats Star Scrappers. Even though I like Star Scrappers, but Clever Cube is really it has some. It's like that's pretty clever, but like a build on. Magic the Gathering, though, I have no interest in playing at all. Concordia Venus, yes please. Oh my goods. Aquatica, Exploding Kittens, like. Costleberg in the card game. Equinox. Wow, I mean, comparing Mintworks with 878 Vikings is crazy, but I'll go Mintworks. Lord of the Rings, the card game. Star Realms. Imperium Classics. Raiders of the North Sea. Jump Drive. Evolution, the beginning. Netatanka. La Isla, I think. Nemesis. 1 week didn't work, so I'll just go with whatever else is on there. The Crew or Jaipur. I'll go The Crew. And I'll go. Okay, I have like a 10-15 games on here that I'm just. Everything else is better than those. Feed the Kraken is great. This is funny, fun comparison because Feed the Kraken builds on the Resistance. So Resistance to Secret Hitler to Feed the Kraken. It's the same kind of system, but Feed the Kraken does it so much better. Spirit Island. Castle Burgundy. Ilos. Alien Artifacts. Legendary Encounters. Sid Meier's Civilization. Stronghold beats Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator is such a randomness game. Ultimate Werewolf beats Jorvik. And Jorvik beats Sumaka. Again, a Swedish design that didn't really impress me. Tiny Epic Mechs. Dominion. Memoir 44. But Lucia beats Trollfjord. I'd rather play Lucia than banging the hammer on the wooden tower. Yeah, Kraken is great. Vikings Gone Wild or Frankenstein. Frankenstein was pretty cool. But Vikings Gone Wild beats it. Frankenstein, I think I'd rather play Frankenstein than Small Islands though. Catan or World of Warcraft rather than Catan. And Four Gods rather than Catan. Forgotten Waters, Russian Railroads. So different games. Russian Railroads, but Russian Railroads I also include like the Ultimate Railroads game. I haven't logged on BGG, I just log Russian Railroads, but it's like German Railroads, all those expansions are really good. Oh yeah, I should save. And actually I've been going for an hour. I'm just gonna take a one. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take a super quick break and I'll be right back. What is Draco making noise here? I don't know. Where are we? There we are. We back? Yes. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I'll go for another hour is the plan, or maybe 90 more minutes, something like that. Yeah, it doesn't work. I usually don't stream this time of day either, but I thought it was a good idea today because I'm gonna be way too tired tonight. I was up early this morning. I'm gonna be way too tired in the evening to do it. So let's keep going here. Let's go with Forgotten Waters against Nidavellir. I wasn't that impressed by Nidavellir. I thought it was okay. I'll go Forgotten Waters. But I'll go Nidavellir over Imperial Settlers Roller Right. Yeah. And Carcassonne Safari and the Colonies, so different games. I would like to play the Colonists again. I'll go with that one. But I don't really feel like playing Merv again, so I'll go with Carcassonne. Gods Love Dinosaurs and Eosen Legacy. Oh, Suro or Talisman. Okay, so if I have to play one of them, one is like 5 hours of rolling dice and hoping for the best, and the other one is at least like 30 minutes. So I'll go Suro, even though I don't know about Suro. When I Dream, Automobiles for sure. Terra Mystica beats Zombicide. War of the Ring beats Clank in Space. But Clank in Space beats One Deck Dungeon. All for the Galaxy beats One Deck Dungeon. Neroshima Convoy beats Mysterium, but Mysterium beats Mastabas. Blackfeet, yeah. Welcome to or Panamax, okay. Welcome to Kingdom Builder, Dinosaur Tea Party, Undaunted or Grand Austria. I think I'll go Undaunted. And Undaunted is for all the Undaunted games as well. I removed the other ones. I haven't played Stalingrad yet though, so I don't know. But for the what's it called? Reinforcements and North Africa, yeah. Okay, Grand Austria beats Sheriff of Nottingham. It's not something I want to play again. Neom Nations the Dice game. I really like Nations the Dice game, but Tainted Grail. I really want to get Tainted Grail back to the table. So I'll go with that one. Nations the Dice game over Kalimala though, and Kalimala over Bloomtown. It's a lot of back and forth there, and I don't know. I'll go with City Skylines. Brawlopolis. No, I'd rather play Eldritch Horror. Versus System. I don't feel like I only played Versus System probably like 6-7 years ago, and back then I wasn't that much into like card games 1 versus 1. I think I would enjoy it way more today, but I'll go with Brawlopolis anyway. Sight or Robinson Crusoe. Sight though. Oh, Imhotep, that was a long time ago. 7 Wonders, I think. Great Western Trail beats Q-Birds. Race for the Galaxy beats Q-Birds. Agricola is better than Nusfjord. Fear of Dracula is better than Nusfjord. Armenia, for sure. Glass Road is complicated for my brain. I don't know. I'll go Glass Road. Here, though, I'll go Tiny Epic Quest. Tiny Epic Quest is really cute. Everdell beats Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. Oh, that game. Star Wars Unlock or Citrus. And this is the entry for all the Unlock games. I'd rather go Unlock, I think. Yeah. But Archipelago is on my hate list. Because it's a semi-co-op game. Fields of Green, Res Arcana. I'll go Res Arcana. I'll go for Fields of Green. Forbidden Island is not bad, but it's such a like entry style game. I'll pick Draco. Okay. Bunny Kingdom Cartographers. I'll go Cartographers. Betrayal. Assault. Stained Glass of Sintra is good, but Curators beats Mars Open. Gold West beats that one. Civilization New Dawn. Germania Magna. Lost Expedition. Star Destiny beats Caverna K vs. Cave, though. Behind the Throne is almost not a game either. It's just stacking cards on top of each other and like hope for the best. So I'll go Caverna K vs. Cave. Oh, Carpe Diem. That's a good one. I need to play that one again as well. Stefan Feld again. Dragonfire Hanabi. I like Hanabi better. And I like Euphoria. Dragonfire was, I don't know, it had some weird stuff in it. Monumental is great. Forbidden Desert, Godfather, Notre Dame, Circle the Wagons, or Frenemy Pastry Party. I'll go Circle the Wagons. But anything beats Food Chain Magnet, even a little game about cakes. So there you go. Hero Realms, This War of Mine. I'll go This War of Mine. I like Yukon. I'll go Hero Realms. And Boone Lake beats that as well. It's better games for sure. These are both two sort of real-time games. I'd rather play Galaxy Tracker, I think. I have the Galaxy Tracker edition here with like the newest edition. I need to play that one. Bandito, I'll go XCOM. But Bandito beats Night of the Ninja. Ghost Stories, Isle of Skye, I'll go Isle of Skye. But Ghost Stories rather than Get on Board. Magna Storm again, I don't remember it too well. I'll go Get on Board on this one. Yeah, I wonder why I said that. Alchemist is great. Prosperity. Beutopia was okay. Cerebria, the card game, is actually really nice. I really like the style or the style of that game and the look of it. 7 continent is amazing. I'd rather play Cerebria, the card game, than Village Rails, though. Cubitos. CV was super fun like 1 or 2 times, but it got so boring very quickly. So Saloon Tycoon. Baron Park, Yamatai, Peloponnese. Praga Caput Regni was a cool idea, but it was too spread out, I think. New Frontiers is pretty good. New Frontiers is my favorite of these. It's like the Race for the Galaxy, the board game. So New Frontiers it is. Valletta, though. Valletta is not bad either. Okay, this is okay. Under Falling Skies. Like Mental Blocks is not a bad game. It's just that it's super hard for me. It's like weird game. Yeah, I just Food Chain Magnet. It just looks like a prototype. It's just scripted. The first part of it, you have to play a certain way, or otherwise you get behind. And then once you get into the game, it's all about being mean to each other and like destroying other people's hamburger places by like advertising your own hamburgers. And yeah, I disliked it so much that I don't even have any interest to play any other Splotter games at all. Okay, anyway, Paladins beats Luxor. Red Cathedral beats Luxor. Luxor is fun though, but I played it quite a bit. I'm not that into playing it. Red Cathedral I only played once, but that was fun. I want to play that again. Caverna beats Castellion for sure. I just realized, like, oh, it's the normal Caverna. Yeah, that was great. Photosynthesis also beats Castellion. Bruges beats Monster Baby Rescue. Averoma I only played once as well. That has a circular board and has some really cool worker placement things. Like, it's like you don't own the meeples. Like you place them and then you pick some back and they have different numbers, so they're strong at different things. I want to play Averoma again. For Sale is great. Charterstone beats Between Two Cities though, and Between Two Cities beats Draftosaurus. I don't know, it's a kid's game really. Quicks of Quedlinburg or Carcassonne, Hunters and Gatherers. I really like Hunters and Gatherers. It's my favorite way to play Carcassonne, I think, these days. Flamme Rouge and Fields of Arle. I'd rather play Flamme Rouge actually. But Fallout is not a good board game. It's a cool theme and all that. I love the theme, but Friday, After the Virus, Machikoro. I'd rather play Machikoro than Martian Dice. Martian Dice is barely a game. Anachrony, Taverns of Thiefenthal, Root. Root is good. Hostage Negotiator, that was a long time ago, but it's good. Tobago, Mint Delivery, Marco Polo, Wingspan. Now, Mystic Vale I got bored with, but if I got to play Mystic Vale with the new expansions I haven't played, I would be more interested. But since I'm judging by what I know about the game, I'll go Werewolves. Wayfinders wasn't that fun though. I'll go Mystic Vale there. Okay, so this is one of the harder ones here. Marvel Champ, it's not that hard. Marvel Champ is the card game, but Underwater Cities is great as well. Mechs versus Minions, no. So Underwater Cities, Not Alone, Trajan, two tiny epic games. Out of these two, I prefer Galaxies. Project L. I'd rather play Panic Island. It's a kid's game. I don't know. It's hard to rate these against each other, but yeah. Mini Park though is one of the worst games I ever played. So Panic Island. Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth, or Maracaibo. Oh, I think I'll pick Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth. I'll do that. Planet has some really cool things, but Maracaibo. Planet. Near and Far. Rolling Realms. Raptor. Obsessions. Terrible theme for me. Just. Oh, yeah. Pursuit of Happiness. Lords of Waterdeep. Rajas. Winter Kingdom. Inish, Ink and Gold, Carcassonne, Whitehall. I'll go Flamecroft. But here I go Cacao. And in the Hall of the Mountain King. I don't want to play Dinosaur Island again, so. Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. Colt Express, Villagers. Trois beats Tiny Towns though, and so does Spyfall. But Tiny Towns beats Vengeance. So does Kingdom in a Duel. This is harder, but I think I'll go with Rebellion between these two. And Networks. But Arkham Horror, the card game, beats Rhodes. And so does Conspiracy. I'll go, like, I remember playing Rhodes, and it was pretty fun, I must say. Siege of Rundar, no. Splendor Marvel beats Siege of Rundar. Gloomhaven beats Star Wars Imperial Assault, no doubt. But Star Wars Imperial Assault beats Champions of Midgard, and so does Gizmos. So does Port Royal. But Champions of Midgard beats Age of Civilization. So that's Role Player, Papua, Search for Planet X. High Society is a game with like 20 cards in it. Rising Sun has super a big board and miniatures. So hard to compare these. What would I rather play? That's the question though. I'd rather play Rising Sun. It's been a long time. I would like to do it again. Phantom the card game. I'd rather play High Society. But I'd rather play Phantom the card game than Artline and Blue Lagoon. and the Edge of Humanity, actually. Artline I have almost no recollection of. Aeon's End, Suburbia, Seven Wonders Duel, Bad Endeavor beats Deception. Yeah, I went with Deception there, the last one. Skull Hollow, Blitzkrieg, I'll go Blitzkrieg. But I'll go Skull Hollow here, and Crusaders, and Valeria Card Kingdoms, and Patchwork, Clans, Clash of Cultures, Space Base, Evolution, Coimbra. I'd rather play Fox in the Forest than Ethnos and Conan Pictures. I'm not a big fan of area control, and Ethnos is just an ugly game about area control. Clank Legacy or Chronicles of Crime. I haven't finished Clank Legacy, so maybe it shouldn't be on the list if you were really... But I've played like half of it, so I got a good idea of how it works. I would be really surprised if the second half was like so much worse that I would lower my feelings for it. I don't think so. I'm gonna go Clank Legacy here. Chronicles of Crime. Homesteaders, it's such an old design. It's very clunky, but it's also good. But I'll go Dale of Merchants here. I'll go Homesteaders over Raycult though. Summer Pavilion. Yeah. Raycult, I don't know. It was so weird. Raycult was such a weird Uwe Rosenberg game. It's like a racing game, sort of. Keyforge or Red 7? You don't think Ethnos is ugly? Keyforge for sure. But Red 7 or Red Rising is funny with the titles. I'd rather play Red 7 right now. And I'd rather play Red Rising than Quest for Eldorado. I'd rather play Quest for Eldorado than In Between. So it goes for Istanbul and Gnomopolis. Istanbul dice game, Wormholes rather. Rather Istanbul the dice game. Dice Town, I played it recently, but I don't know. It wasn't my kind of game. Oriflamme, Police Precinct, Railroad Inc. actually, rather than Dice Town, I think. Mansion of the Madness is great, but Pandemic Legacy beats it. Amerigo. No, I'd rather play Mansion of the Madness. And Bonanza, but not Santa Maria. There we go, Amerigo. That's pretty clever. I'd rather play Santa Maria. Tokaido. I'd rather play Legion than Runestones. Legends of Andor. Summoner Wars. Agricultural Creatures Big and Small. Chronicles of Crime 1400. Ragusa. Skylands. Word Bank. Onitama. And Kapai, I guess. 6 named Feast for Odin. 6 named Catan Starfarers. Majesty for the Realm. Beyond the Sun. Dawn of Mankind. Camel Up. Camel Up was a long time ago. It's fun. Terrestrial Hunter, same thing. But Game of Thrones, a card game I never got into really. So Arrows Expedition. Enchanters. Castle of Tuscany. Castle of Caladega was not a great game for me. Alhambra. Jaws of the Lion. I'd usually, when I do my top 100s, I clump all the Gloomhaven together, but I felt like, let's have it separate for this one. Orleans or Targi? Orleans is good. I'd rather play Targi though. And Newton. And Lost Cities. Ooh, Nations. I'll go Orleans here. I think Nations is too long, really. But Escape from Flat Earth. Nations. Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North. Fake Artist. Paris. So hard to rank. I'll go double. But I'll go Mio over. I don't like Takenoko. It's too abstract. Exit. Okay, Takenoko. You beat Forbidden Stars. There you go. Dice Settlers is Gugong. I would like to play Gugong soon. Dice Settlers over Seven Wonders Architects though, but Seven Wonders Architects over Tribes. The River over Tribes. And Woods over Tribes. 5 tribes. New York Zoo. Dead of Winter. Stew. Pandemic. Pirates. It almost feels like it's coming to a point where, okay, where Small World. No, then I go rather go Bargain Quest. Sulkin. No thanks. Lancaster. Marrakesh. I don't like Le Havre, but it still beats Century Spice Road. So does Smartphone Inc. Abyss. Lost Cities Rivals. Azul. Coup. Super Skill Pinball. Frontier Wars was terrible as well. Nemeton. Yeah. Hey, Gamer Ruth. Oh, you're sick. Hope you get better soon. I hope you get better in time for your. I hope you get better in time for your next episode of this thing here. Yeah, I really like No Thanks. It's been so long since I played Lancaster as well. I just remember the chunky bits, and I don't know. Okay, Frontier Wars isn't good, but Game of Thrones Westeros Intrigue is not really a game, so Frontier Wars has to beat it. Brass Birmingham. I'd rather play Edge of Darkness any day. 10 hours. I'm trying to be speedy about this. I'm trying to. How many games did you have, Paul, in your list? I was thinking about that. I think you had more than 500, right? Because I couldn't rate my collection. That's only like 150, so I had to do my all 500 games that I played. Okay, Brass Birmingham or Lords of Hellas. I'd rather play Lords of Hellas. I'm not a huge Brass Birmingham fan. Trades of Tucana is really good as well for what it is. But the estates, no. You can win on minus points in the estates because it's so rough and it's such a mean game. Rather Brass then. I'd rather Harvest Dice, even though it's a kid's game. Arboretum. Sushi Go, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, I also had to, I had to remove some because I realized that I put some stuff on here that I haven't played yet. That was in my collection on my shelf, but I haven't played it yet, so I have to remove as I go. Okay, this is a hard one for me. Clank is great, but Gaia Project is also great. Which one would I rather play? I think I'd rather play Gaia right now. If I had, I have to pick. That's what this is all about. So I'll go Gaia Project. But here I go Clank. Even though Glenmore 2 Chronicles I would like to play soon again as well. I'll go Clank. Okay, here it's easy though. Here it's Glenmore 2 Chronicles. I don't really want to play Inquisition again, even though I think it was pretty cute. Sonar would be fun as well. Strogano. Again, I haven't played Strogano with the correct rules. I was taught the wrong rules. It's really easy in Strogano. If you just look at the board and you're trying to use the board as a player guide, there are errors on the board, so it doesn't explain, they forgot to explain one of the steps on your turn, which makes the game totally weird. But as soon as you look in the rule book, it's easy to understand, but we didn't really, I don't know. I think I'll go Stroganoff over Inquisition. I would like to play Stroganoff with the correct rules. Terraforming Mars. King of Tokyo. Cairn is cool. I mean, I like Cairn. However you say that. I think you say Cairn. Carn. I don't know. Guild of Merchant Explorers. I mean, Robo Rally is fun. could be a bit too long though. Guild of Merchants Explorers. Here I go Robo Rally though. Gingerbread House wasn't that impressive for me. Yeah, Paul started a movement. All YouTubers are gonna start doing this. Stone Age. I like Teotihuacan, but it's tough for my brain. It's like on the edge for me, like too heavy for my taste. But I'm gonna go with it here anyway. I'd rather play that one. Like Pandemic Fall of Rome, I have played quite a bit. I'm more interested in playing Teotihuacan again. But Cleorama is almost not a board game, so I don't even know why. Maybe Cleorama shouldn't be on here, but you know. Between Two Castles, Baronwood, most things beat Cleorama, I must say. Okay, Arnak or Tapestry. Well, if you watch my top 100, you know I should pick Arnak. And I think I should. Arnak with the expansion. Yeah. And there's a new expansion coming for Arnak. That's going to be great as well. So Arnak. Tapestry though. Blood Rage. Roan. Tag City. I'm not a huge Codenames fan. So hard to compare these, like 5-minute chase. No, I'll go Codenames then. I'll go Sagrada. Saboteur, super fun. Kingsburg over Castles. Just One over Castle American Ludwig. Ski Tour. I'll go Castles. Hotel Samoa. So long since I played this. I'll go Ski Tour. Ticket to Ride. Okay. Ooh, Arknova Dune Imperium. It's easy for me, but it's two good games for sure. I mean, these are both good games. There's no question about that. I'm way more into Arknova though these days. Arknova is probably even climbing for me after I did my last top 100. It was number 4 in the last, so yeah. Because now I start playing against the Arno as well, the solo bot, the Arno bot. Just Arknova is so great. Okay, Dune Imperium, Forum Trianum, Dune Imperium. Hadara. Modern Art is good. Okay, Forum Trianum beats Dragon's Cave. Lord of the Rings: The Confrontation beats Dragon's Cave. But everything really beats Minute Realms. There's like, yeah. Concordia or Viticulture. I prefer Concordia. But Viticulture has to beat Oh My Goods. Oh My Goods, I think beat Clever Cube though. Aquatica I was a little bit disappointed with. Like a lot of people talked about it, and then I played it and I was like, yeah, it's okay. Aquatica. I'm playing. Okay, so am I rather playing? If it's on number 4, it can still climb, right? It's not at the top. Okay, Exploding Kittens and Magic the Gathering. What would I rather play? I'd rather play Magic. Lord of the Rings the card game or Cassenbergen the card game. I'd rather play Lord of the Rings the card game. Star Realms isn't bad. Caesar was a bit too abstract for me. I'll go Castle Burgundy. Equinox is okay. Mintworks. No, I'd rather play Caesar than Mintworks, I think. Okay, Arena for the Gods, then I'd rather play Mintworks. Or 878 Vikings. And Imperium Classics, I'll take any day over Jump Drive. Same goes for Raiders. I'd rather play Jump Drive than Love Letter though. And Evolution, the beginning, I think. Oh, Robo Rally team mode. Okay. I haven't played Robo Rally in like years. I just like the whole programming thing. Okay, Netatanka wasn't that great, I think. Comparing these is just like oranges and apples, right? But let's go Love Letter. Florenza Dice Game, sure. Nemesis, yes, please. Strasbourg. The Mind or La Eat. You know, This is a Feld game that is actually overlooked, I think. La Isla is pretty cool, like mechanically. It's very old though, but Power Grid as well. I'd rather play The Mine than My Little Sight. But there's no way I'm playing 1 week Ultimate Werewolf. So My Little Sight. Okay, Feed the Kraken over the Crew. Yes. Spirit Island beats the Crew. The Resistance does not beat the Crew. Jaipur beats the Resistance. But the Resistance beats Hellboy any day. Destinies beats Hellboy. Legendary Encounters or Castle of Burgundy. Okay, this is hard for me. I really like Legendary Encounters. But I really like Castle of Burgundy. I think Legendary Encounters right now is what I'd rather play. But I'd rather play Burgundy than Civilization. And I'd rather play Civilization than Ilos. I don't know what Ilos is doing here. Stronghold. Okay, so Joseph, do you want to play Ilos tonight or do you want to play Alien vs Predator? I'd rather play Ilos because it's way quicker and alien artifacts and Little Town. Dominion or Ultimate Werewolf? If it was in person, I'll go Dominion. But I play so much Ultimate Werewolf over Zoom, I have to pick it. Dominion beats Jorvik though. Memoir 44 beats Jorvik. I'll go Jorvik over Lucia. But I go Lucia over Tiny Epic Mechs and Troll Fjord, I think. World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King isn't bad. For Gods though, I'd rather go Vikings Gone Wild. Frankenstein, Small Islands, Russian Railroads, Forgotten Waters. I'd rather play Colonist than Nidavellir. And I'd rather play Carcassonne Safari. I don't remember how Gods Love Dinosaurs played. I remember I have a stream of it, but I don't really remember how it played. I just remember those cute little meeples. I go Nidavellir here. But Imperial Settlers Roll and Write doesn't work for me, so I'll go with other stuff. Automobiles, Aeon's End Legacy. I really like automobiles. But right now I'm really into the whole like card game, like Aeon's End. Like I'm not gonna play Aeon's End Legacy again. But still. Suro though, no thank you. Terra Mystica rather than Suro. Oh, Zombicide Black Plague, no. Then it has to be Suro because it's way quicker. And When I Dream. Okay, so these two, this is a good matchup. Because Zombicide Black Plague and Talisman is on the same sort of level in my mind. And between those two, I think Zombicide, at least you have more like decision making. And you have like progression. You don't play for like 4 hours and then you become a frog and you lose everything. So Zombicide. And Architects. Okay, Hiroshima Conway, War of the Ring is great. I'll go with that one. Clank in Space. Roll for the Galaxy. But Hiroshima Convoy beats One Deck Dungeon. Mysterium. Black Fleet. Okay, here One Deck Dungeon is better. Kingdom Builder. Dinosaur Tea Party. Last Bastion. Karuba. Tainted Grail or Undaunted, and again this is all the Undaunted games. I think I'll go with Tainted. I really want to play Tainted Grail, the expansions. I really look forward to getting those off my shelf at some point. I like the base game a lot, so I'll go Tainted Grail. And Nations, the dice game is great, but Undaunted has to beat Kalimala, even though Kalimala is good. Okay, Grand Austria. But Kalimala. Neum didn't impress me much at all. Bloomtown. Robinson Crusoe. Or was it? Yeah. Sight. Sight has gone up a little bit for me. Seven Wonders. City Skylines. I have no big urge to play Eldritch Horror. It was fun when I played it, but I don't feel like something I'm gonna play anytime soon. Agricola Great Western Trail. I want to play the Argentina Great Western Trail, but this is the normal one here. I played Great Western Trail the other day on BGA, and I got totally... I had no chance against those people that play it a lot, but it's a great game. There you go. Race for the Galaxy, no. Agricola. Rather play Agricola. Rather play Fear of Dracula. And Newsfjord as well. But not Ave Caesar. Ave Caesar or Q-Bird. Wow, Q-Bird. Number Drop. Such a weird game. I'll go Ave Caesar over that. Everdell or Automania. I want to play Everdell, but Automania is super fun. I'll go with that one. I'll go Everdell over Glass Road though. I feel like I've done Glass Road. Like I don't need to play that one for a while. I'll go Everdell. Rise and Fall of Anvalor. No, then I'd rather play Glass Road or Tiny Epic Quest. Yeah, I'll go Warhammer over 8-Minute Empire. I'll rather play 8-Minute Empire though, because it takes 8 minutes instead of sitting there for 3 hours with stupid Irish Gate, which it was terrible. Terrible time I had with that game. Res Arcana is fun. Yeah, I'll go with that. But Star Wars Unlock, or Unlock games in general. Citrus or Fields of Green, I think so. Wow, this Tac Tac Jack game is like you have a little plastic axe, and it's a kid's game. Fields of Green. Draco, your game is up again. It's not your game, but you know, I'd rather play that one than Tac Tac Jack, Forbidden Island. Glass of Sintra is good. I'll go with that one. Curator, no, I'll rather play Cartographers. Betrayal. Yeah, I think so. And Bunny Kingdom. I had one of the worst gaming experience I had this year was Venice. It was so terrible. It was like 4 players sitting there, or 5 even, sitting waiting for my turn, and I couldn't do much. And then everyone, I really disliked Venice. I'm gonna go Curators and Gold West. Oh, it takes 15 minutes to play 8-Minute Empire. Isn't that false marketing? I don't remember that game that much. It's like Area Control, I remember, and some cards. Mars. I mean, this is such a silly choice. If I was rating this based on what I thought the game design, I would go Venice, but I don't want to play Venice, so I'd rather flick some golf balls on Mars than play Venice again. So there you go. Lost Expedition or Civilization New Dawn. I think I'd rather play Lost Expeditions. Civilization New Dawn has the great card mechanic though, but I'll go Lost Expedition. And I'll go Star Wars Destiny, that's fun. Caverna Cave versus Cave, no. I'll go Civilization then. Germania Magna, I don't remember that much either. It's like also area control, small box game. I'll go Caverna Cave versus Cave. But here I'll go Germania Magna. Like Behind the Throne. Like it's hard to rate these games. Hanabi or Carpe Diem. Hanabi is super fun. But I want to play Carpe Diem again soon. But Hanabi beats Cameleo, Euphoria, Dragonfire, Tokyo Highway, Monumental or Notre Dame. I like both of them, but I think Monumental is something I'd rather play. Notre Dame rather than Forbidden Desert, though. And Forbidden Desert rather than Circle the Wagons. Circle the Wagons rather than The Godfather. And The Godfather rather... Yeah, it goes back and forth here. Hey, Fredrik. Okay, Ice Cool or Frenemy Pastry Party. I'm not a big dexterity game person, but Ice Cool beats Food Chain Magnet. Can you imagine? Okay, Galaxy Tracker, This War of Mine. I'd rather play This War of Mine. I'd rather play Hero Realms. And I think I'd rather play Boon Lake. But Galaxy Tracker has to beat Yukon. XCOM beats Yukon. Bandido beats Yukon. But Night of the Ninja, I played this year as well. It was like a social deduction style game, but it has super strong powers on your cards, and that made it just total chaotic. I think it wasn't that much deduction in there. I'll go Yukon. Alchemists is great. Prosperity is fun, but we used to say in my gaming group that you can only play Prosperity like once a year because it's exactly the same, the setup and everything works the same. So there's very low replayability. Idle Sky is fun though. Ghost Stories is fun, even though it's super hard. Get on Board, no, then I'll go Prosperity. But it beats Beotopia. Magnastorm, Seven Continents, Cubitos, Saloon Tycoon, Cerebria the card game, Village Rails, New Frontiers. This is hard. I like these two pretty much the same, I would say. I think I'd rather play Valletta right now. But Barren Park beats On the Falling Skies, so does Yamatai, Peloponnese, Praga even. I'd rather play than On the Falling Skies. Paladins over Caverna. Well, now it gets hard again. Oh, you like Magnastorm, Paul? I don't remember it that much. I played it, I think, 2 or 3 times when it came out. But it was a while ago now. Now, would I rather play Paladins or Caverna? I think Paladins, just from what I would like to play, but as a game, I would say Caverna is better. But again, I decided that this rating was what do I want to play right now, so that's why I'm gonna go Paladins. And same goes for Red Cathedral in the sense, but I think, no, I'd rather play Caverna. I'd rather play Red Cathedral than Photosynthesis, though. Photosynthesis is too abstract for me again. It's one of those, like, think 4 steps ahead games. So I'll go Luxor. Kitchen Rush was a long time since we played, but that is super fun when you really, when you're in the right mood. It's one of those games. It's almost like a party game. You have to be the right setting with the right people. Bruges, I really want to play. Yeah, everyone's doing this now. Okay, Avaroma, I want to play again. I really want to play Avaroma again. I remember it being fun. But For Sale has to beat Monster Baby Rescue. Charterstone. Okay, this is very equal now for me. Between 2 Cities and Monster Baby Rescue, it's very equal for me. The only time I would like to play Between 2 Cities if we have, like, I think it's 8 people max. So if you have 8 people exactly, and you for some reason you don't want to split it up into 2, which I would normally do, and then you play 2 times 4. If you're 7, you can play 7 Wonders, but if you're 8, you can play Between 2 Cities. But I'd rather play Monster Baby Rescue as a game in general. But Dice and Dragons, though, I'd rather play Between 2 Cities or Draftosaurus. Flamme Rouge is great. I want to play Flamme Rouge more. It's gone up for me over the years, just more and more. Fields of All is great. Carcassonne Hunters and Gatherers beats King Domino for me, though. Quecks of Quedlinburg. Time Stories. This is a fun comparison right here. Anachrony or Friday. It's like 5 minutes, no, not 5, but I don't know, 15 minutes solo or 3 hours with 4 people. I don't know. I'll go Anachrony. Anachrony. I'd much rather play Anachrony right now. I think I broke, like, when once you play through Friday enough, you start winning, and then it's like it loses its appeal, and then it gets stuck on the shelf. So, oh yeah, Taverns of Tiefenthal. I want to play more. Sanctum. I don't know if I want to play that again. Really, it's pretty cool. It's like Diablo, the board game, but I'll go Friday. After the Virus has a new expansion. I would like to try that. Machikoro, though, no. Then I have to go Sanctum. Antidote. I'd rather play Root than Tobago. I'd rather play Tobago than Hostage Negotiator, though. And Mint Delivery. Like Hostage Negotiator, again, one of those games where I feel like I played it a bunch for a while, and then I was like done with it. I don't need to play it again. Loot Island. My farm shop, I don't even remember that. Wingspan or Voyages of Marco Polo. Okay, this is pretty hard for me. These are pretty, like, in a sense, even for me as well. I don't remember how they were on my top 100 last time, but right now, though, I'd rather play Wingspan. But rather Voyages of Marco Polo than Werewolves. Saya, I would like to play again. Queen Domino beats Werewolves. Marvel Champions, the card game, beats Trajan for sure these days for me. Underwater City, same thing. But Trajan beats Not Alone. Yeah. Oh yeah, I look forward to your part 3. I'll be there, Paul. I don't know, Saturday afternoon I might be at a game night. If I can, I'll be there. Tiny Epic Galaxies, Not Alone. Not Alone is pretty cool. I'll go with that one. And I have no desire to play Mechs versus Minions. That was also programming, but I don't know. Wow, these two games. In this case, I'll rather play Mech versus Minion. Journeys Middle Earth for sure. Maracaibo, Planet, Orbis, Pursuit of Happiness, Lords of Waterdeep, but Near and Far rather than Riverboat, I think. Seems hard to rate someone else's collection. Then you have to have played all those games. I don't know. Rolling Realms or Riverboat? I'd rather play Rolling Realms and Raptor. Riverboat was also fun for a few times, but like, Obsession. I'm not gonna play Obsession. Riverboat, Point Salad, whatever. Obsession, just Obsession. If you make Obsession with another theme, I might play it. Well, I would play it. But like, if the theme of the game is to like go have some tea and watch the horses, like, no, I don't want to pretend to be overclass British, whatever century that is. That is just terrible. Ruddis the Ganges beats Inish for me. And so does Winter Kingdom, I think. I'm really curious to play Winter Kingdom more. Inish, though, I think I'd rather play Inish over Delphi and Ink and Gold. But that's where it, yeah, there we go, Delphi. Oceanus was pretty fun. It's been a long time since I played that as well. Ultimate Werewolf Legacy or Carcassonne Big Box. Like, I don't want to play Ultimate Werewolf Legacy again, obviously, because it's a Legacy game, but I don't know. It's weird to rate Legacy games this way. I'll go with Ultimate Werewolf Legacy, though. If I could wipe my memory, I would like to play it. Hi, Myron, from Serbia. Happy New Year. Okay, Colt Express. Villagers. I want to play Villagers again, because we talked a lot about, in my Swedish podcast with my friends, we talked a lot about lately about the Streets game and the Villagers game and the expansion for Villagers, and I really got me thinking I want to play Villagers again. Trois or Carcassonne? Wow. I'd rather play Carcassonne and Whitehall Mystery. I'm not a big fan of Trois. Flamecroft, though. Yeah, I'll go Flamecroft. And Cacao. And in the Hall of the Mountain King. But Sieg and Krieg, no, I'll rather play Trois. Or Spyfall. Or Tiny Towns. Yeah, or King Domino Duel. Yeah, I'm not wasting too much time on these, like, you know, bottom part. Gloomhaven and Star Wars Rebellion, though. Here we're talking. I mean, this is where it gets interesting. Like, I love both games, no question about it. But Gloomhaven beats most things for me right now. That's the case, right? Imperial Assault, though, or Rebellion. I'd rather play Rebellion. Imperial Assault is Imperial Assault. I have a complicated. It's like I played it. If I want to play it again, I will play it for the story, like the game mechanics of Imperial Assault. No, but Rebellion is great. Networks is great as well. Arkham Horror, the card game. Oof. Thematically here, it's easy for me. It's Star Wars. But just from what I want to play, I'd rather play Arkham Horror, the card game. Yeah. I don't want to play Conspiracy, though. Gizmos, Port Royale would be fun. Champions of Midgard, rather. Role Player, all of these beats Conspiracy for me. Papua, though, I don't know. Then I'd rather play Conspiracy. Or Rhodes. Or Business. I seem to get the same games. I don't know how this ranking thing works, but it seems to be the same games just moving around and around. And there's hundreds of games we haven't seen yet, I think. Splendor Marvel at least made Splendor a little bit more interesting for me. So yeah. Siege of Rundar. Okay. Okay, here we go. Aeon's End or Search for Planet X. I think I'd rather play Aeon's End right now. Like, Search for Planet X was higher up on my top 100 last year than Aeon's End was. But I'd rather play Aeon's End right now. Suburbia, though, no, then I'd rather play Search for Planet X. That's like in those little Rising Sun, then I'd rather play Suburbia right now. Seven Wonders Duel. Endeavor beats Rising Sun. Deception probably beats Rising Sun. But here we go. Fugitive does not beat Rising Sun. Oh, you're Sajata setting up. Oh, Planet X. No, I'm jealous. I have Planet X on my shelf. I could set it up if I want to as well. The solo game is really good in that one as well. Even though I like it with friends, because then you can almost bluff people sometimes. High Society is good. Yeah, Phantom the card game. I'd rather play Fugitive than Blue Lagoon, though. I'd rather play... There's two Knizia games. I'd rather play Blue Lagoon than Chart A. And most things, like Chart A, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Clans of Caledonia, Blitzkrieg. I'd rather play Blitzkrieg. Clans. Clash of Cultures. Space Base. Skull Hollow. Evolution. Coimbra. Crusaders. Valeria Card Kingdoms. Patchwork. Fox in the Forest was, I don't know, like a two-player trick-taking game. But everything basically beats Dungeon Quest. There's no way I'm playing you can die Dungeon Quest. You can die like in your first move, and then your player eliminated. Like, it's such a bad design. I don't know why those games are considered. It's Swedish design as well, like Drakborgen, or Dungeon. That's what Dungeon Quest is based on. And it's like 70s, 80s something board games, and I don't understand why people still play those games. And there's some kind of nostalgia to it. Just seems silly to me. It's just bad game design. You're not supposed to be player eliminated in a two-hour game, and you get eliminated the first 10 minutes. It's just stupid. Clank Legacy or Keyforge? Okay. Well, right now I'd rather play Clank Legacy and finish it, because we played half the game. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go for, even though yeah, Keyforge is amazing. But okay, Clank Legacy. Oh, this is hard. Chronicles of Crime. No, I'd rather play Keyforge than Chronicles of Crime. I'd rather play Chronicles of Crime than Red 7. I'd rather play Dale of Merchants than Red 7s. Homesteaders. No, Red 7. Red Rising. Homesteaders. Early 80s, yeah. I know they were like off their time. It's the same with the what's it called, the Dark Tower. I never played that one, but I see like they made a new Dark Tower game, and people were so excited. And I just feel like it's just nostalgia. Like, is it really good games? I don't know. Maybe I mean people have different tastes as well. So okay, Quest for El Dorado or Azul Summer Pavilion. I think I'd rather play Azul Summer. Like I played Quest for El Dorado this like last summer, again, like that was like my fourth player, third player, whatever. It just didn't. I usually like deck builders and I like racing games, but there's something about Eldorado that just feels like there's no catching up. If someone gets ahead a while, like nobody can catch up, and then the last turns you just already know who's gonna win. That's my experience of it. So I'll go Assault Summer Pavilion. Same goes for Raycall. I'd rather do Raycall than Inuit. Though I have a lot of issues with, like on a thematic level, so I'll do Quest for Eldorado there. Istanbul. Like in Inuit, you actually kill like kids and then you take their weapons, stuff like that. Just maybe they did that in history or something. It just feels weird to play doing that. I'm just gonna click some stuff. Okay, Pandemic Legacy beats Wormholes, definitely. Mansions of Madness, Bonanza. Like Wormholes seems fine. I only played it once. It's a pick up and deliver game that actually felt okay. It's quick and Amerigo is good though. That's pretty clever. Santa Maria, uh, Tokaido. I'll pick Tokaido just because of the landscape things. They look amazing. Imperial Settlers. No, then I'll rather play Wormholes again. Or Istanbul the Dice Game. Or Oriflamme. Police Precinct. Or Railroad Inc. Or Dice Town. But I'd rather play anything else than Crisis. So there we go, Imperial Settlers. There you have it. Star Wars Legion again, it's weird to have on here because it's like a big miniature game, but I'd rather play Chronicles of Crime, 1400, Ragusa, Skylands. Okay, rather Legion than World Bank. Legends of Andor is so good. It's been so long since I played Legends of Andor. Summoner Wars. Agricola, all creatures big and small. No, then I'll rather just play World Bank or Onitama, but not Cap High. No. Runestones. Game of Thrones, the board game. Silver. Puerto Rico. Beat for Odin beats Camel Up. Yes. 6 Nimtor Camel Up. I had really fun sessions of Camel Up, I must say. So I think I'll go Camel Up here. Yeah, I've seen 6 Nymt is fun as well though. Yeah, I'll do 6 Nymt over Treasure Hunter. I'll do Catan Starfarers over Treasure Hunter, but not Majesty for the Realm. Terraform Mars, Eris Expedition, Enchanters, Cause of Tuscany. I feel like the same game just keeps coming up here, but I guess it's trying to decide my ranking of these. Game of Thrones, the card game. Alhambra. Okay, cause these two are just the same for me, really. The Majesty then. Beyond the Sun. Oh, Dawn of Mankind. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go. I'll just go through these. Okay, back to something interesting again. Imperial Settlers Empires of the North or Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion? This is pretty hard here. I think it has to be Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. But it's Settlers. I really like Empires of the North as well. So much that it beats Targi for me. But Targi beats Fake Artist. No, I'd rather play Fake Artist. Like comparing apples to, Newton, Lost Cities, Orleans, Nations. Okay, here we go. Paris, Double, Mio, Exit, Takenoko. Okay, so this whole rating is what would I rather play? So if you put Forbidden Stars and Escape from Flat Earth on 2 tables, one of them is way longer and I hate the settings, so I'll go Escape from Flat Earth. Gugong or 5 Tribes. I really want to play Gugong again, but I really want to play 5. This is hard as well. This is a pretty hard one for me. I'll go Gugong. But here I go 5 Tribes. Here I go Dice Settlers, New York Zoo, Dead of Winter, 7 Wonders Architects, Stew, Pandemic, Pirates. The River is like it's not bad. It's like a very entry weight style worker placement game. I don't feel like I want to play it again though. I think Bargain Quest has more variety to it in a sense. And so does Small World of Warcraft. Sulkin. No Thanks is great. Really like No Thanks. Yeah, it has to beat Abyss. Lancaster beats Abyss as well though. But Marrakesh I don't care much for. Abyss. Lost Cities Rivals. Azul. Coup. Super Scale Pinball. I didn't get, like, I know some of my friends like Marrakesh a lot, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay, Frontier Wars is not that great. Hey Daniel, Happy New Year. Yeah, I'll go Marrakesh then. I have easy. Smartphone Inc., Century Spice Road, Gaia Project or Edge of Darkness. Now, Edge of Darkness is great. It's just a little bit too long turns, like player turns. So you have to sit around and wait a lot for your. I played this on 2 and then it was okay. But I also played it on 4 and then it was wow. So I mean, it's Gaia Project, but I would like to play Edge of Darkness again. I think on 2. Clank, obviously, Glenmore, Sonar. Okay, I'd rather play Edge of Darkness than Stroganoff though. Lords of Hellas, Threats of the Con. Stroganoff doesn't really feel fair on here because I still haven't. I don't know. West Birmingham, Harvest Dice, Arboretum. Yeah, I'll just click stuff. So she go. Played it recently, but that was just sort of forced into. Okay, Stone Age or Terraforming Mars? It is Terraforming Mars for me. But Stone Age beats King of Tokyo. Teotihuacan beats King of Tokyo. Pandemic Fall of Rome. Secret Hitler. Between Two Castles. I have a lot of fun with King of Tokyo, but it's because I'm playing it with my werewolf group when we are like waiting for a werewolf game to start. We play it on BJ and we do have a lot of fun with it, so I'll go with it. Cairn. Okay, Between Two Castles. No, Guild of Merchant Explorers beats that one. Robo Rally, I'll go Between Two Castles. Baron Voodoo. But Robo Rally is, yeah. I should probably have removed Cleorama, Blood on Clock Tower. I should probably have removed that one. Saboteur, Lost Ruins of Arnak. It's Arnak. Tapestry. Blood Rage. Saboteur beats Roan, though. I haven't played Roan that much. Oh, yeah, this is like 500 games that I have played. I played more than 500 games, but I removed some just because it sounded like a good number. And also I removed like doubles. So, well, in some cases, it's not really consistent here, but I only have one of the Pandemic Legacy games on, and that represents the whole thing. I only have one of the Legendary Encounters that represent all the 4 Legendary Encounters games, and so on. So, and I also actually removed some games that I couldn't even remember. Like I logged them, but I can't remember the gameplay, so then I removed them. So, and it's not for 500 anymore because I removed 2 so far that I realized shouldn't be on here. Kingsburg or Roan? Kingsburg is pretty good. I'll go with that one. Just One is also a good party game. Cosmetic in Ludwig. Ski Tour. I'd rather play Ticket to Ride than Roan, I think. But okay, Hotel Samoa, that's like breaking point for me. When that one shows up, I'm like, okay, then I'll just go with that stuff. It wasn't bad, Hotel Samoa, but it was very old. Okay, Concordia or Ark Nova. It's Ark Nova, even though Concordia is great. And Dune Imperium or Concordia. It's Dune Imperium. But Concordia or Hadara, I'll go Concordia. And I'll go Viticulture. But oh my goods, Hadara, I'll go Hadara. Modern Art. Oh, wow, Forum Trajanum again. I'll go Forum Trajanum. I want to play it again. Oh my goods is great at a certain point of the game. Like the start of the game, I feel is a little bit slow, and but oh my, when your engine starts rolling, oh my goods is super fun. So I'll go with that. Clever Cubed or Lord of the Rings: The Confrontation. I'll go Clever Cubed. Starcrafters Orbital. I didn't Aquatica. Aquatica seemed to have like a cool gimmick with the card sliding, but that's it. So I'll go, yeah. Dragon's Cave. Okay, Minute Realms. I'm just clicking stuff now because I'm not playing Minute Realms. I'd rather play Exploding Kittens than Minute Realms again. Alright, see you, Paul. Thank you. See you on Saturday. Imperium Classics or Lord of the Rings, the card game. Imperium Classics, it has to be. And that also represents Imperium Legends. So I only put one of them on there. Raiders of the North Sea. I'd rather play Lord of the Rings, the card game, right now than Raiders of the North Sea. And Star Realms. I'm really into like deck builders and card games overall right now. I'm watching a lot of Marvel Champions online, right? If you haven't already, if you like Marvel Champions and you like to watch it played, go check out Rob's Gaming Table. They've done like playthroughs for all the different campaigns. I'm just enjoying that right now. Okay, Casa of Burgundy, the card game. Okay, then Raiders wins. But it beats Jump Drive. Jump Drive beats Equinox. Evolution beats Equinox, the beginning, the card game. But Equinox I'd rather play than Love Letter, I think. And Caesar. And Mintworks. I'd rather play Love Letter than 878 Vikings, though. I'll go Vikings. Friends that die. Yeah, these. Yeah. Okay, it's like I seem to get like a bunch of these like I don't really care games, and then I get something interesting, and then a bunch of these I don't care, and then it goes back and forth. Okay, Feed the Kraken or Nemesis. I like both, but I'll go Feed the Kraken. Spirit Island or Nemesis. I rather play Nemesis right now. I think so. Yeah. Spirit Island over Strasbourg, though. The Crew over Strasbourg. No, Strasbourg I'd rather play. La Isla as well. But Power Grid, no, I'll pick some other stuff. I haven't played Power Grid in a long while, and I don't really feel like I want to either. I think Destinies didn't work well for me though. I thought that was very much a disappointment coming from Chronicles of Crime and all that. So Power Grid, the mind. Okay. Uh, my little sight. No, Destinies. My little sight. I'd rather play that one than Hellboy though. Okay, so 1 week Ultimate Werewolf I don't want to play ever again. Hellboy I never want to play again. Which one would I have? If I and this is what the list is for me now, this rating. I have to choose one of them. Like tonight, someone sets this up for me and they're like, I have to pick one of them. I have to play it. In that case, I'd rather play 1 week Ultimate Werewolf. Okay, normal Ultimate Werewolf, which is great against legendary counters. I will actually go with legendary counters. Again, I'm really into this type of game right now. Castles of Burgundy, then I go with Ultimate Werewolf. Dominion, again, deck building, all that. Memoir 44, Castle of Burgundy beats that. Civilization beats Memoir 44. But Memoir 44 beats Stronghold. I'd rather play Jorvik, I think. Stronghold is pretty cool, this 2-player game. Oh, you like Destinies, Daniel? Huh. For me, it just felt so flat. Oh, I'm gonna compare Stronghold 2nd edition to Lucia. Okay, I'll go Lucia then. Small solo card game. But Stronghold beats Trollfjord. Anything really beats Troll. Most of the things beats Trollfjord. Smacking the tower with the hammer, that's just so silly. Russian Railroads, World of War, Russian Railroads, Forgotten Waters, Colonists, Carcassonne Safari. Now then I'd rather play World of Warcraft Breath of the Lich King. I played it recently, but we need to play it on a really hard difficulty level because it's like family style games. It's too easy if you play normal. Vikings Gone Wild is a fun deck builder. Frankenstein, no, Carcassonne beats that. Nidavellir, Frankenstein, I guess. Small Islands. Gods Love Dinosaurs didn't, it didn't leave any impression on me. Merv, I think. Four Gods. Now we're into this again. Catan, I don't know. Cottage Garden. And then we're back to something interesting again. War of the Ring, Aeons and Legacy. War of the Ring, I think actually. Again, Aeons and Legacy. It's not like I'm going to play it again, but I have to judge it somehow on like if I didn't have it. Yeah. If I hadn't played Aeons and Legacy, I would rather play that than Clank in Space. Automobiles, though. I really prefer normal Clank to Clank in Space, I must say, but I'll go Automobiles. I am not playing Terra Mystica though, so Clank in Space. I mean, Terra Mystica is great for what it is and all that, but there's Gaia Project now. Roll for the Galaxy, Neuroshima Convoy. Okay, I'd rather play Terra Mystica than Mysterium though. Suro. These are similar. This is actually good comparison because these two are both party games based on images and all that. I'll go Mysterium. I don't like the whole When I Dream that you have to like cover your eyes and all that thing. Black Fleet, One Deck Dungeon, Mastabas, Kingdom Builder or Tainted Grail. I think I'll go Tainted Grail. Yeah. Kingdom Builder or Nations, the dice game. I'm gonna go Nations, the dice game. But Kingdom Builder beats Undaunted. Yeah, it does. Okay, Undaunted beats Dinosaur Tea Party. Grand Austria Hotel beats Dinosaur Tea Party. But not Kalimala, I think. such different types of games. It's super hard to compare them. Last Bastion is fun. Karuba is fun. Kalimala has to beat Welcome to. So does Bloomtown. Welcome to beats Neom though. So does Panamax. Subdivision. Okay, Robinson Crusoe or Great Western Trail. I rather play Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe is such a good game. Sight. No, I rather play Great Western Trail. Agricola beats Sight. I'd rather play Sight than Fury of Dracula right now. Seven Wonders. No, I'd rather play Fury of Dracula. Seven Wonders has gone down for me overall. Nusfjord. Race for the Galaxy. No, not Q-Birds. Then it's Seven Wonders. City Skylines. Emotep. Eldritch Horror. Sprawlopolis. But Versus System. Again, I played this so long ago. I think I would enjoy it more these days. So I'll go Versus System here. Res Arcana Automania. I would play Automania. I would play Everdell over Res Arcana right now. But I would play Res Arcana over Glass Road. And Unlock Games. And Citrus. But here I'm gonna go Glass Road, Tiny Epic Quest, Fields of Green, Draco. Yeah, the Rise and Fall of Anvalor wasn't really my type of game. But I mean, Tac Jack, then I'll just play Warhammer instead. 8-Minute Empire. I'm gonna pick anything over Irish Gauge, even Archipelago. A Soul, Glass of Sintra, or Lost Expedition. I think I'll go Lost Expedition. Star Wars Destiny. Okay, this is hard. A Soul. Cartographers. Okay, Civilization New Dawn. Caverna, Cave vs. Cave. I mean, Betrayal is like I had terrible experience with Betrayal. Monumental Carpe Diem is a pretty hard choice for me, but I think I'd rather play Monumental. And I'd rather play Notre Dame, but not Forbidden Desert. So then we go to Carpe Diem. I don't really like Forbidden Desert now. Hanabi, Euphoria, Dragonfire, Tokyo Highway, like dexterity game. Okay, then I'd rather play Forbidden Desert. Or Circle the Wagons. Oh, The Godfather. Like most things. Here's 2 dexterity games, and between these 2, I'd rather play Ice Cool as well. But I'd rather build a Tokyo Highway than do Food Chain Magnet, for sure. And I'd rather do Camelio. I'd rather play Red November. Alchemist or This War of Mine. Pretty much on the same level. Oh, I gotta end this soon. My voice is starting to give in. I'm gonna end this in like 10 minutes, I think. The first episode. I don't know what we are. We're like at, I'm just gonna say before I forget it. We're at 40% or something. Yeah. So maybe this will be 3 episodes. Okay, so Alchemists. I'd rather play Alchemists right now. It's been a long time since I played Alchemists. But This War of Mine or Isle of Skye, I'll go This War of Mine. Hero Realms, I really want to play soon again. I really enjoy that one. Isle of Skye will beat Boon Lake though. I think Boon Lake was a little bit too rushy for me. I think that I like the structure of Boon Lake, but I felt like it was too rushed. Like I didn't get to do enough things that I wanted to do. Ghost Stories, Boon Lake, Galaxy Trucker, XCOM, Bandido, Yukon. Okay, Prosperity, Get on Board, Magna Storm. Okay, Beertopia. Alright, Guillotine, no. I'll go Night of the Ninja there. Seven Continent or New Frontiers. Seven Continent all the way here, I think. But New Frontiers. Yeah, I'll take New Frontiers over Cubitos. I'll take Cubitos over Valletta. I'll take Valletta over Saloon Tycoon. I'll take Baron Park over Saloon Tycoon. And Yamatai actually. But not Peloponnese. Then we go to Saloon Tycoon. So Rebria, the card game. Yeah. Village Race or Peloponnese? Village Race, I think. Again, CV just... I haven't played CV in a long while though, so maybe I would enjoy it now more. Eclipse. I'd rather play Peloponnese or Praga or Under Falling Skies, but not Mental Blocks, no. Bruges or Paladins? I think I'd rather play Bruges right now. I really want to play Bruges again. It's a great game. Averoma, I will rather play Paladins or Caverna or Red Cathedral, I think, but not Luxor. Then we go to Averoma. For Sale. Charterstone is also one of those games that I played through. I don't know if I want to play Charterstone again. But rather Charterstone than Luxor, I think. Monster Baby Rescue. No, I think Luxor is a better game then. Okay, Kitchen Rush I do want to play soon again. Photosynthesis. Okay, Monster Baby Rescue. Between Two Cities. Draftosaurus. Photosynthesis. Castellion. Dixit. Oh, Dixit hasn't been on before, right? Did that just show up? That's weird. Flamme Rouge or Anachrony. Oh, both good games. I think I'd rather play Flamme Rouge right now. I really like Flamme Rouge right now. Fields of Arle, I'd rather play Anachrony. Taverns. Not Friday though. I'm pretty over Friday. Even though it's a great game, but like I already solved it, like I already beaten everything in it. Fallout though. Fallout the board game had a lot of issues. So Friday. After the Virus, Sanctum, Antidote, Machikoro. Okay, it's always like, okay, Martian dies. No, then we go to Fallout. Wingspan or Root? I think I'm leaning towards Wingspan. I haven't played Wingspan in a while. I really feel like I want to play Wingspan. Root is fun, but it's like Root requires you to have a certain setting of people that know it well and all that. Marco Polo. Saya or Root? Oh, this is hard. I'll go Root. Oh, okay, Tobago. I'm getting sleepy here. It's like in the afternoon for me. I'm streaming so early today. Okay, Saya, Queen Domino. But this is kind of like taxing on my brain. It's kind of like I'm getting sleepy from it. I'm gonna have to end soon. Werewords though beats Mint Delivery, Mystic Veil, Mint Delivery, Loot Island, My Farm Shop. Yeah, Wayfinders didn't impress me. Okay. Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth, or Marvel Champions the card game. I am really into Marvel Champions the card game right now. I'm actually planning to stream Marvel Champions the card game sometime soon as well. Okay, Underwater Cities. Yeah, it's Beach Journeys. Trajan. No, then I'd rather play Lord of the Rings. Or Kaibo though. I think I'd rather play Trajan. But Maracaibo beats Not Alone. Planet beats Not Alone. Not Orbis though. Orbis was okay. Tiny Epic Galaxies, Tiny Epic Kingdoms, Orbis. Project L. 9 Worlds. Panic Island, I guess. I don't feel like playing Mechs vs. Minions at all. Rajas or The Pursuit of Happiness? I think I'm leaning towards Pursuit of Happiness though. This is very close for me as well right now. I loved Pursuit of Happiness, but it's because we have played it in my gaming group in such way that we had really fun with it, because we talked a lot about, like, if I'm just gonna feel like Pursuit of Happiness. No, I'm gonna go Rajas right now. I want to play Rajas again. And same goes for Winter Kingdom. Inish though, I rather play Pursuit of Happiness. Lords of Waterdeep. Near Far. Okay, Inish. Ink and Gold. Oracle of Delphi. Oceanus. Rolling Realms. Raptor. Riverboat. I feel like there's only like 100 games or something that I'm rating right now. Where's all the other games? I don't know. I haven't seen some of my favorites on here at all. I guess those come later or something. Point Salad was pretty cute. But not Obsession. Downforce. Gloomhaven beats. Yes. Rebellion. Networks. Networks is great. Arkham Horror, the card game. Okay. Imperial Assault. I'll go Gizmos there. And Port Royale. But not Champions. No. Now it's Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. Colt Express. Villagers. Carcassonne. Wild Mystery. Flamecraft didn't impress me. Like, I like the theme, obviously. But the gameplay of Flamecraft was... I'm not a big fan of this, like, just gathering stuff and then using the stuff to get points. And then gathering stuff and then using... It's just... No. Champions Midgard. Role Player. Flamecraft. Cacao. In the Hall of the Mountain King. Trois. Spyfall. Tiny Towns. King Domino Duel. Okay, here we go. Conspiracy. En-ROADS. Ambisense. Splendor Marvel. Siege of Rundar. Papua. Age of Civilization. And Aeon's End. And that's why I'm gonna stop here before Save a Planet. Yeah. So that is 2.5 hours of streaming. And that is 45% maybe, something like that. So I guess there will be 2 more. I'll probably do like 2 hours, limit to 2 hours. I'm going pretty quickly as well, which does help out. But it's fun. This is more fun than I expected. When I saw Gaming Rules there, Paul Grogan, when he did this, I was like, what? Is he really doing this? And then I started watching it and I actually enjoyed it more and more. And then I felt like I have to do this myself as well. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few days. Probably this, what is it? Yeah, this weekend. Probably Sunday. Sunday, I think, is a good day for this, to continue this. Thank you, Sajat. Yeah, go get some lunch. Thank you everyone who's been watching. If you watch this afterwards, tell me in the comment section if you enjoy this silly format here. And I will say, from my point of view, it is fun for me that I get to talk about some games that I never talk about. Otherwise, I tend to repeat myself talking about the same games every year in the top 100 and so on. This is fun because it's so different. And as I said, there's a bunch of games that we haven't seen yet, so I think it's gonna, like, include them as we go or something. I'm not sure, because we haven't seen 500 games. So, all right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great evening or morning whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.